Hi again, YouTubers. So this is my 2011 favorites video. I kind of went through and picked one thing out of each category. And also another key thing that I did is I did not, let me make sure I'm saying this correctly. I did not pick any limited edition products, even though they might have weighed a little bit more in as a favorite. Because they're limited edition, they're not going to be something you can get a hold of now. Sorry, still coughing. They're not going to be something you can get a hold of. So I don't want to put this in here as a favorite and then have you guys not be able to go find the product. So first things first is, oh, you know what? I didn't pull out a primer. This is my favorite primer. All right, start with primer instead of foundation. My favorite primer of 2011 is the Laura Mercier Oil-Free Foundation Primer. I can use this year-round. It does a great job. It smooths out my skin. It makes it easy to apply foundation, but it also kind of helps control all those oils. I am going to mention this because I am currently loving this, and I have it on today, and it's the foundation primer in Radiance. You can see where it says what type it is. Right there, underlined right at the top there. So I absolutely love the oil-free one, but right now I'm loving the Radiance one for winter, and it's just giving me that little bit of extra glow to my skin, and I'm loving it. My favorite foundation for the year overall throughout the entire year was kind of a toss-up, but again, the one that I chose is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. And this is what it looks like. It is an oil-free foundation. I have it in the color 30. And I really, really love this foundation. It's easy to use. Has a wide range of color choices. It's readily available. I should say, love the Guerain. However, it's a little bit more difficult to get a color match in that. So that's why I wouldn't say that is my ultimate favorite. The next thing is concealer. My favorite concealer, as you know, I love stick concealers right now. I'm on such a kick with them. And of the ones I tried in 2011, by far the Boots number 7 in the color medium, quick cover concealer stick. I was gonna say foundation stick, concealer stick. This is what it looks like. I absolutely love this. I've been trying out some new ones. You can tell I've used a lot of this. People said that this is on Boots' website, it says it is not for use under the eyes, that it is for blemishes. However, I personally have never had any problems with it under my eyes. I put a good moisturizer on first. I have a primer on. I've never had any issues with it, so I really, really love that. For powder, I've had a lot of different powders this year, whether they're setting powders or foundation powders. And this is by far, I think, the best one that I've used that kind of encompasses both, because you can use it alone on those days where you don't want to do a full face of foundation, or it's also great with a big fluffy brush just for a light foundation. I'm sorry, for a light setting powder. And that's the Laura Mercier, and this is their mineral powder, SPF of 15. I have it in the color Real Sand. And this is what, I just love it. I mean, I just use it all the time. It's just a great little twist top. It's easy to use. It gives you nice coverage. It gives a nice sheen without being overly matte or overly like too glittery looking. For bronzer, my favorite bronzer, this is probably, I think this is my second or third one maybe I've been through, is the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer, and it's Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzing Powder with Real Cocoa. This is what the packaging looks like, and it's 2 different colors, you can see there. And it is just gorgeous. And you can see I'm getting ready to hit pan again. You can see the circle right there. Getting ready to hit pan on that again. And it's just a gorgeous bronzer that I think is so universal. It doesn't have a lot of orange undertones to it. It's just absolutely beautiful. The next thing is a highlighter, and this was a little bit more difficult for me because I have one highlighter that I truly love, but the problem with that is it's limited edition and no one can get a hold of it. It's like ridiculously priced on eBay now. So I wanted something that was much more easy to find, and it is the Dior Shimmer Powder Dior Amber Diamond in 002. And this is what it looks like, and it's hard to see the sheen on it in the lighting, but it is just such a pretty color. It's just gorgeous. Gives you such a nice sheen. If you have more of a pink undertone, they do have a rose diamond one that might suit you a little bit better. So that's another option. For blush, my favorite blush this year, I would say, it's funny, I kind of go back and forth between like pinky tones and like peachy pinky tones, but I don't really anymore ever go to true peach tones. So this one has been a blush that really sticks out for me, and I have it in pan formula. It's by MAC. It's Peachy Keen. This is what it looks like, and it's a nice peachy pink color. And it really, really is just a great, beautiful color. So the next thing is an eye base. I have a lot, sorry, the sun's kind of coming in funny if you keep seeing it come across my forehead. I have a lot of different eye bases, primers, things like that. There's a lot of them that really do a nice job and that I like, but for some reason I love this one. And I've heard people say that they're not really a fan of it, but for some reason it works great for me. And it's the Michael Todd eyeshadow base, and this is what it looks like, and you can tell I'm getting through this one as well. I love that it has the doe foot applicator, so I just dot a little bit on my eyelids. Sorry, that little light is driving me crazy even here. I'll scoot over. I dot a little bit onto my eyelids, and then I can take the doe foot applicator and actually run under my eyes as well. And it works really, really great for that. And it's just so smooth, but it also dries to a nice matte finish. It gives you a sticky enough base without being overly tacky or drying, and I just love it. For eyeshadows, this was kind of hard because I have so many different eyeshadows, but I wanted to kind of pick the standout, like what really surprised me this year as far as eyeshadows that came out. And that would be the Bare Minerals. These are called, what are these called? Ready eyeshadows, I guess, and it's a quad. And this is what the packaging looks like, which I'm not a fan. It's like NARS. It's like that dirty stuff. This is a set in the color Truth, sorry. Oops. Take out the little thing still. But these don't look like much in the pan, but man, they were just a shock to me. They are pigmented. They are pretty. They just stay great. They're so smooth. Like, I loved them. Absolutely loved them. Next thing would be an eyeliner. If you've watched my videos, the standout eyeliner for me for this year for a pencil by far is the Milani Liquify Metallic Eyeliner Pencils. This is the black one. You can buy these at CVS and Walgreens. They're inexpensive. They're easy for the waterline, and they're just such a great, great product. I absolutely love it. Next thing is I also wanted to mention another eyeliner because I don't use pencil eyeliners on my top lids. I just don't. I never have. And one that I've loved for years, even beyond this year, is the Laura Mercier Black Ebony Eyeliner. This is what it looks like. I believe they've changed the name. I've heard 100 different things about this. This is what it looks like. I believe they've changed the name to the Tight Line because I had a video on this. There's some confusion. There's a caviar liner and a tight line liner. The caviar one does not need water to activate it. The tight line one does. This needs water to activate it, so I'm assuming it's the tight line one. So that being said, I absolutely loved that. A brow product that totally stood out for me. Brows, I've always been like, they're just kind of, I have to do them. And it's a pain, and I just never really liked doing my brows. This is the easiest thing, and it stays all day, and it does such a great job. And it's the Perfect Brow Perfection Gel. I have the color Caramel. You can buy this at Sephora. It is just amazing. I love it. It's so easy. It's a one swipe and you're done. Like, piece of cake. Love it. Next thing is mascara. I've used a lot of different mascaras throughout the year, and I kind of went back and forth on this one, but this one is one that I think I will, after I'm doing the Lash Dash, and I'm kind of going to go through those. I'm testing them out, so you will see them, and I'll do mini reviews kind of in my face of the month is what I think I'm going to do, and then I'll do an overview at the end. But this mascara I just did a review on, and I love it, and I wish it wasn't dried out, but I kept it for this video. And it is the Mally Volumizing Mascara, and this is what it looks like. My only downside with this is you can only get it through her site, QVC, and like, there's one other thing, but I don't remember it. It wasn't something very common. For lipstick, ooh, lip liner, sorry. That's an easy one for me. Lip liner, Max Whirl. Have it on today. I use it, I'd say 80 to 90% of the time. Love it. Just works with my skin tone. It's easy to use with any type of colors. It is a very pink toned, but it just something about it is so easy to use. Lipstick. This one has been a favorite for a couple years too, and it's the Viva Glam 5. I have it on today. I've had it forever. I've had a couple of them. It's one of those colors that's always around. It is easy to use. It just has a nice pink color to it without being too brown or being too shimmery or anything. It's just very, very easy. And it's like one of those foolproof grab lipsticks. And then lip glosses. And it's not particularly a color that I want to talk to you about, but I want to say the actual formula of these. I have, since I did Gloss Out 2010, I think it was. So for the entire year of 2010, I did not buy lip glosses. And in 2011, I kind of limited myself unless it was something really amazing, because I had so many lip glosses and they were just going bad because they get that funny plastic smell to them, and I just wasn't loving them, and I only use them really a little bit. I don't use them consistently. And I really found during that time that I hated MAC lip glosses. I hate them. I think they're gross. I like their plush glasses, but that's it. Oh, I like their cream sheens. I should take that back. But if I'm going to spend money on a lip gloss, it is these. And these are the Chsnel Glossomers. They're just so smooth, so easy to use, give such a nice finish. I have this one on today. It's in the color, I hate that they do not put the color names on the bottom of it. I can do process of elimination. I think it is Twinks, because this, no, that's, ugh, I'm not sure. Darn it, I wish I could remember. It's just a beautiful color. It has a nice sheen to it. It doesn't, they're not tacky or sticky. And last thing that I wanted to mention is a favorite brush for 2011. And I have two because I really had trouble deciding between these two. And they're both for foundation application. And the reason I had trouble deciding is because I really and truly do love both of them. Slightly different results, but they can work with any foundation I've used. And I think the key to makeup and makeup brushes is that base. If you have a great base of foundation and you have a great look to start with, your eyes, everything else comes together. And the two favorite brushes are the Sigma F84. It's the angled top kabuki. It is not the flat top. It is the angled one. This one is just amazing. I love it. You can tell I used it today. It's dirty still. It's just something about how you can just apply it and then drag it. It's wet, so I don't want to use it on my face, and then drag it down. It just smooths out everything. Another one that I love is from Coastal Scents. It is called the 518 brush. That is the only thing it says on it. This is what it looks like. It is a stippling type brush, but it is very stiff, and you can stipple it on and then go in circles, and it just, again, gives such an amazing finish. So those are my favorites for 2011. As I said, I tried not to really pick anything that was limited edition. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think I'm going to do maybe I don't know, because skincare, I bounce all over the place. There's a couple things I absolutely love through the year. Hair care, maybe I'll do a combined one of like skincare, hair care. So you guys let me know your thoughts on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions on anything you saw here, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.